Well, howdy folks, and welcome to this episode of Vern's Misadventures. In a previous episode, we installed a virtual machine and set up a LAMP server. I wanted to try that, and it was kind of fun to play with, but practically, it just hasn't worked out as well as I'd hoped it might, for a number of reasons. One being, with the virtual machine versus the host, you run into a situation where you have a hard time directly communicating with the server. That being, like, if I was to work on a file in Dreamweaver, I can only go to the shared file, right? So I can save my file there, and then I got to manually move it to the server's directory. And so I can't just save my code and look at a live view and see that it works or it doesn't. So I think what we're going to do today is we're going to install the WAMP server, and we'll see what we can do with that. So we'll start with a browser and a quick search for WAMP server. There's wampserver.com. So let's see if we can get it from here. Here we are. WAMP server. Let's see. Alright, so let's talk about what WAMP server is. Let me enlarge this so we can look here. WAMP server's Windows web development environment allows you to create web applications with Apache 2, PHP, and MySQL database. Alongside PHP, MyAdmin allows you to manage easily your databases. So here's some of the functionalities. You got WAMP server's functionalities are very complete, easy to use, so we won't explain here how to use them. Left click on WAMP server icon, you'll be able to manage your Apache and MySQL services, switch online offline, where you can give access to everyone or only the local host, install and switch Apache, MySQL, PHP releases, manage your server settings, access your logs, access your settings files, create an alias. With a right click, change WAMP server's menu language or access this page. So there we go. So let's go ahead and get it downloaded. And we will get the WAMP server 64-bit for this particular rig. Warning, 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 warning. Alright, for free under the GPL license, you can fill up this form that will enable us to send you the Alterway Training News Publishing Society, as well as the information link WAMP server evolution. If you don't wish it, you can download directly. Okay, so we have a WAMP server. Okay, we're going to save the file. And we're putting our downloads. Save. We can check the progress of our download here. It's already done, so we'll open the file. We'll close the web browser. And we'll double click. Alright. User account control and off. I had to select yes, so okay for English. So do you accept the agreement? Well, it is a GPL, so I'm going to accept. Alright, make sure you are up to date in the redistribution packages VC9, VC10, VC11. Looking at all this, looks like we need to make sure we have the latest versions of these installed here. Well, this looks iffy at best. Okay, so we got to install these two. This download is no longer available. Nice. Alright, what about this one? This download is no longer available. Alright, 10. Okay, we can get that. Download, save the file. Okay, so there's that one. So it wants to know if I got a repair. Okay, so finish that. Okay, so then this one here. I think we just did that. But whatever. I'll run it again. Looks like. Now which one was which? Oh, brother. I think we're going to skip that one. This one. We'll download this. Save. Save here. Alright. So far I've had all these. Oh, okay, so there's a tool we can use. So at this point I'm going to cancel. I'm going to restart the computer. So to verify that all VC++ packages are installed with the latest versions, you can use the tool. Alright, so we'll click this and we'll use the tool. See if we're okay. So we've done that first. Alright, so there's that. Now we can open it up. English. Alright, so it says we need to get these tools. Want to save the results to a file? Yes. check VC redis result text. Alright, that'll work. So the next thing we'll do is we'll open up that text message. I don't know, where was it? Check VC. Yeah, that's it. Right there. Okay, so we'll open this up. So I got that text file ready. Let me go ahead and close this. Minimize that. Close that. Okay. So let's go to visit this. I'm going to move this off the screen for a sec. So let's go from the bottom up here. Alright, looks like we need 2008 Service Pack 1. So 2008 Service Pack 1. SP1 ATL is the one they want. And security. Let's see. Get that installed. And finish. Alright, so there's that one. VC 2008 SP1 ATL security update 64-bit. Okay, so I need SP1. I don't know what this NFC is. Let's get that installed too. And it says repair or uninstall. We'll quit. We'll just skip that. Okay. Then it says I gotta have the VC1 2008 64-bit Service Pack 1 ATL. So there's a 64-bit right here. Let's save. Next, get that installed. Finish. Okay, so I need a VC 2013 64, VC 2013 64-bit. 2013 update package. Save that. I think that might be it. Let's just run the tool again. See if everything comes out clean. Minimize. Here we go. Cool. So everything needed is cool. We're clean. So at that point, we can go ahead and actually finish installing our deal here. So what I would suggest, if you're going to do this, is just scroll on down to where you can get that tool, install that, and run it. It'll tell you everything you're missing. And then you can go through the list there using their website and get the redistributable C++. But that's done. So next. Alright, we're going to put it in WAMP 64. Next. Select the components you want to install. Clear the components you don't want to install. It already is going to do 7.3, 7.4. Alright, and it's already got PHP MyAdmin, AdMiner, and PHP sysinfo. I think we're pretty much got everything we need. Let's just go next. So we just leave the defaults basically, except for you got to click to add MySQL. And let's go next. WAMP server. Oh, that's fine. And we'll click install. Yes. Program files. Those are the Firefox. Oh, Notepad. The Notepad will be used text editor. That's fine. So for some explanations on how WAMP server works, see the file instructions for use PDF. Yeah, WAMP 64. Let's snap a quick picture of that. So this is the snipping tool. We'll snip now. Yeah, we'll just save that. Let's save that. And we close. Alright, next. Completed the WAMP server setup. So finish. Cancel that. Alright, so how do we, where is the WAMP server? Let's do it again. Let's try the app. Okay, so WAMP server is green, and we can check to see if it's running okay. We'll just open the browser, we go to a new tab, and we just go to localhost WAMP server. How about that? And we have our tools here, PHP info, and whoops, no biggie, localhost. And we had our PHP myadmin. Leave that blank, I guess, for now. There's no password. So I'd say we're back up to the state we were with the LAMP server in the OpenSUSE setup that we had as a virtual machine. So let's get a look at those instructions. Where would we find those? Let's see. Let's go to this PC, and C. Here we go, WAMP 64. Instructions for use. Oh, I see. One is a Word document and the other one is a PDF. So let's make that a little easier to find here. We'll copy it. And we'll put that document paste. And rename that. Rename. Make that WAMP instructions. Alright. Open this up. You must get the WAMP manager. So that's good. You're looking for that to be green. If it's red, it's an issue. Click the vertical chevron to the left of the notification area and drag and drop into the notification area. You don't need to do all that. The icon can be one of three colors. Red means no service, orange means that at least one service is started, and green means that all are started. To be able to use, it's imperative that the icon is green. There's no point in doing Apache, PHP, MySQL, or Maria operations until the icon is green. Right-clicking the icon gives you access to About, Recreate, Refresh recreates the WAMP Manager initialization folder, I guess. Change the language. Alright, tools. Displays, left clicking, okay, cool. When starting PHP myadmin, you'll be asked for username and password. Someone always root without quotes, and there is no password. Virtual host. Okay, well, isn't that nice? So let's see here. So if we go over here, let's minimize this, and we'll minimize that, and we'll minimize that. Okay, so we go over here, and if we left click, we will get our www directory. So there you go. So that is where we will put any files we want to run on there. Let's see what else can we learn here. Can we get the IP address? Okay, so we got localhost, virtual host manager, port defined, 80, PHP, server. Let's see how we can set up Dreamweaver. So for that we go Dreamweaver. Alright, there's the Weaver. Okay. For this, we'll go to standard view, and from here we can go to site, manage sites, local dev server, and with that we can just edit servers. Oh, let's see where the site is. That's good enough for now. Okay, so we go to servers. We'll remove that one, then we'll add one. Alright, going to connect using local network. The server folder is this PC, C, WAMP, and www. Select folder. That is incorrect, I think. I don't know. Maybe it's right. I don't think it's right, though. We'll just put localhost. Save. Okay. Local site folder. Let's change that. Let's go to C, WAMP, www, select folder, and save. Okay. Done. So we will do file, save as. Lesson 1 PHP, and we'll put this in C, and then WAMP, and www, and save. Yeah, update, delete. Okay, that worked. Let's see, view should be split. Oh my. So to test and see just how dynamic it might be, we can change this to an H1 here. Then we run over here and close the H1 right here. And then if we just Control S to save it, all of a sudden the text got bigger because it shows a live view of what our code does. So the testing server, now we have it where we can develop and test at the same time. How about that? Much more efficient than our last setup where we had to rigor and roll of having to move files and change files. And it was just no good at all. So that was just really awesome to be able to just do it this way. So we've got a local test server now. So let's go File, Open. We could have a look at some of this other stuff here too. Yeah, let's look at the index.php. Open it. How about that? So that's what that looked like when we did our index, right? We just did localhost in the browser. And this is the code used to create that. Down here. So that's kind of cool. So it would seem that we're ready to do some development work now that we actually have a running, working server that we could actually do that. Video capture device. Yeah, so now I can actually get past the install a test server in this particular book I'm reading here. I just picked this one up. This is the Learning PHP, MySQL, and JavaScript, and it is by Robin Nixon. It's an O'Reilly publication. Look, here we are, O'Reilly. I will get there. Hold on a second. Oh my goodness. All right. I just lost my bookmark. So, yeah, before that, I had this one that I got from school when I was, I guess I did this in, I want to say I did this in Kaplan? PHP? I'm not 100% certain. Maybe so. While I was doing my bachelor studies, PHP programming, MySQL. The problem with this is it's a little outdated. In fact, it's a lot outdated. So there's no coverage for HTML5, CSS3, all the fun stuff. And so as technology moves on, we have to update our books and our reference materials and whatnot. So it's all part of trying to stay current. Besides that, I love the smell of a new book. You just don't get that with a PDF or an ebook. But anyway, all right, so we have set up a WAMP server and we have tested to see that it works with Dreamweaver. And so I want to thank you for watching. And hey, subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more stuff like this. I also do other things if you're new here. I have other videos about well, working on the Power Stroke. So this is just my video, my channel where I do my DIY stuff. Don't always have the budget to do things with the truck. Don't always have a need to do things with the truck. There are actually days when it works and does what it's supposed to do, amazingly enough. But at any rate, we keep the projects going by doing little things with the computer or little home improvement repair projects sometimes now and then. I think I got one where I did my home office, painted the cabinets and the desks and whatnot. Haven't done too many of those. Maybe I'll do more someday. I don't know. Let me know if you want to see that or if you don't want to see any of that. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Y'all take care.